A coward dies 1,000 deaths. A soldier dies but once.
Welcome all, this is Blaezer RTW. I hope you are good. I am good. As I stated before, summer's pretty much over, so I'm back on the cups of tea rather than the margaritas and daiquiris been my favourite, not frozen ones, the original drinks. I'll make that clear. They're very nice. So let's get cracking. Join me for what looks to be a summer's day in the Scottish Highlands, it's a 7-player FFA. I don't know what the rules are. They look to be maybe CWB, but I guess we'll find out as we go around. So first up, Parthia, Talis, Sparta, 2 Persian Cav, 6 Cataphract Camels. Nice. Right. Next player along Numidia, which is Adleruj, who has got 4 Numidian Cav, 4 long shields, 4 desert infantry, and then 6, maybe 7 archers. So it might not be CWB. Up here on the right we have 8 Ball of Brotherhood. He's gone similar as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 archers, 4 Praetorian Cav, and then 5 or 6 cavalry auxilia. Up here in the centre by the woods we've got Armenia, which is Tyr. Again, he's got what looks to be 6 archers and 8, 2, 4, 6, 8 cataphracts. Then we've got the Julii, who is Jerry the Greedy. He's gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Roman archers, 1 archer auxilia, 6 urbans is that, 2 cavalry auxilia, and 4 Praetorian Cav. Then we've got Macedon, who is W Kircher 4, got 3 Cretan archers, 5 Royal Pikes, 4 companions, me, trusty old Carthage. I worked out what it was, why I was using Carthage all the time, and that is, hang on, I'll go to that in a minute. I've got 4 slingers, 2 Balearic slingers, 4 Sacred Bands, 3 Sacred Band Cav, and then 2 Ramshaw Cav. I worked out what it was with me using Carthage all the time. You probably didn't notice, but when I first started using the pikes after I was using Rome, I used Macedon and Greece and Carthage, and then once I got a feel for it, obviously the point of it was to learn how to use the phalanxes, and then I settled on Carthage as my go-to pike faction, just to practice with them, basically, if you see what I mean. So this is done like last September, so 2-3 months after I started playing the game. I'm still, getting used to it all, as you can probably see by the way I'm using it. But yeah, we'll crack on. So let's have a quick look around. It looks like I'm going to face up to Macedon straight away. Let's go and see what other people, because obviously there's going to be an odd person somewhere. So Talos is sending a couple of his missile cav over. Cataphracts are walking over. Adleruj is walking over towards Talos. 8 Ball is moving up, looks like, to Armenia, who is rushing across to the Julii, who has vanished. Where's the Julii gone? The Julii has literally vanished. Where is he? He must be up here somewhere. Is that something moved there? Yeah, there he is. So he's decided he's going to go hide in the woods. I think it denies a cav charge if they're in the woods. I don't think they get any cav charge bonus. I could be wrong. So I'm facing up to Macedon. I think what I'm thinking of is obviously keep everyone in my line of sight. I can see all other 6 players there virtually, so I know there's no one behind me. I know I've got this guy here, but yeah, you do get caught out in FFAs quite a lot. Looks like 8 Ball's making a move over here along with the Julii. The Julii sent out his cavalry auxilia probably to have a go at either the cataphracts or someone like that. Talos is sort of splitting his army. He wants to be a bit careful because his cavalry auxilia could get taken out. 8 Ball's moving his up. Numidia over there, the left side of that rock, is miles away. Talos has brought his Parthians up. Although Numidia has moved his missile cav up, Talos and Parthia is just sort of... I think he's waiting for us to engage, and then he's just going to come in and clear both of us out. 8 Ball's got the hill advantage over Armenia, who is retreating, and the Julii's decided he wants a bit of the party, so he's come out of the woods. Let's go and see how I'm getting on with this takedown of Macedon. So I'm just moving my pikes up now, or... Oh yeah, I thought he was coming towards me, so I lined them up and put them, and then yeah, so I'm should drop them down now. Start moving into the enemy formation, and then I can start working them with the slingers and the cav. Not too threatened by them. Luckily for me, Adlerage is knackering out these cataphracts camels and trying to take out these archers and not, making them not get me basically. Let's go and have a look on what's going on over here. So still no engagement as of yet. Looks like 8 Ball's retreating. Julii still sat by the hills. I'm assuming what he's going to do is sit there, bait someone in, and then try and retreat back into the hills, into the woods, sorry. Yeah, I'm not sure what 8 Ball's doing. He's running off in that direction. Maybe he's going to try and come behind the... Oh, no. Yeah, it would have to be him. Yeah, there he is. He's gone. So... I don't know if he made any kills or anything, but he's not giving his kills to anyone, so that's pretty good. Fair play to him. If he had to go, he had to go. So that leaves an even battle now with respect to Armenia can face up to Julii. I can fight with Macedon, and then these two should be able to fight. Whether they will or not is a completely different thing. Okay, so yeah, I've engaged him. I've managed to take out some of his cav, or at least bypass it. I'm not running this cav here. I'm coming in for some... I've just routed that unit in time. Do you see that? So I can turn my spears up. I could take this little bit of cav out on the my right side. That would be good. You can see Talos here. I can see him now. I'm not seeing him in the game time, obviously. Otherwise, I would have moved my slingers over here. Hopefully they're on skirmish though, and it'll knacker out his camels. I don't mind that. That's a worthy sacrifice if they do that, because they're not really going to take too much out, to be fair to them. Everybody else has got archers, so they'll destroy me. So probably knackering out the cataphracts camels is probably the best thing they can do. I think someone said to me at some point that Balearic slingers are the fastest non-horse units in the game, but I could be wrong with that. Yeah, so I've hammer and anviled him, managed to get rid of his cab, just taking out the last bit of it now. That's gone. I'm going to close in on his general and then go in for a big hammer and anvil, I expect. I've just seen, obviously, this over here. My Balearic slingers weren't on skirmish, the other ones are, so they're having a run, but that's not bad for me. You see, some of them are winded already. He's only run that distance from where those horse archers are, the Numidians up there on the right. Yeah, I did the old trick, so I've done him. That's not too bad. I don't think Parthia is going to want to tussle. He'll want my cav, but he's not going to want to tussle with me with the spears. He's not going to be able to catch any of Armenia. My slingers are doing well. They're running for the line, and hopefully what that will mean is that even if he does take them out, they're close to the line, he won't catch them, so that could be quite useful. I think he is going to catch them though, look at that, yeah. Okay, so I'm tidying up my formation. I'm not going to want to take on either of them really, maybe Numidia, but he's got too much left, so I'm probably going to want to face Rome, I would have thought, and face the infantry. That would be my preferred target, plus they're good points, but I'm not going to catch the camels even though they're slightly tired. Yeah, they're winded. So I'm surprised Numidia's not going for the not going for Parthia a bit more there. Between us, we could take him out. Okay, I'll go and deal with that in a minute. Right then, so up here on the other side of the battlefield from where we were, it looks like Armenia and the Julii are going to face up to each other, finally. Looks like the Julii is uphill. It'd be interesting to see how this one goes. Just keep your eye on the back as well. We've actually got them all in, you know, in the camera zone here. So Parthia's up there taking my slingers out, carry on, and he's just resting up his cataphracts or moving them. I've probably weighed up my options. Looks like I am moving this way, and Numidia's following me, probably shooting me in the back, while he moves his infantry and archers up. Okay, so just because there's a bit of a long replay, I will forward this until something happens. So you can see the Julii coming in right at the foreground. He's going to come in and throw some spears at the cav, is he? Yeah. And on the other side, oh, he's gone for a strike on the archers. Probably not a bad idea. Gets rid of one of the archers. He can then double up on the others and take them out. Plus, he's got the hill advantage, so he should win the skirmish war, which will just leave, obviously, his cataphracts. And Rome will probably I know cataphracts are pretty good against what he'll have left of Rome, but he'll probably fancy his chances if he can take the archers out. Done quite well there because obviously he didn't rout off his own unit. You can see in the back there, it looks like Armenia and Numidia are starting to face up. I'm moving around. I'm probably going to come around the back of the Julii and hope he engages and then run in from the back. So yeah, he's just spreading his units line. He's bringing all his stuff back down from up here. Have I got something left up here? Probably. I've got some slingers. They're hiding. So they'll come back into play later on. Yeah, Numidia's sort of being very tentative. And here we go. So the cav is coming for an attack on the left. He's thrown in a few of his urbans. Wants to be a little bit careful, the Julii, because he's just going to leave his urbans in there fighting with the cataphracts. See, he's just giving him the run around. This is all good for me. It's going to knacker both of them out while I'm walking over. In fact, I'm running now. I see my opportunity to strike is going to be now while there's confusion. So it wouldn't surprise me if I'm going to focus on the urbans and probably the general. Oh, got my spearmen in there. Who are they fighting with? The cav. Nice. I'll have a bit of that. Yeah, look at that. His numbers are dropping. Okay, so looks like this is starting to regroup now. The Julii's got himself stuck in the middle between me and Armenia, plus these two don't look like they're actually going to fight properly. Not fight properly, but Talos looks like he's more interested in taking me and Rome out, or the cataphracts. Okay, right, so Julii is going to set himself up in a little defensive formation, which is about all he can do. He's got Armenia on one side, like I said, and me on the other side. All I've got, I haven't got any missiles, I've just got the spears and my cav. Okay, so here I come. Yeah, that's pretty good. All of his cataphracts look like they're either exhausted or very tired. That's because he's chasing after some of the Julii troops. I'm going to rush my infantry up. Obviously, you know what's going to happen. I'm going to rush up, drop my spears. Armenia's going to come in from one side. I'm going to come in from the other. We're going to try and sandwich the Julii. We haven't like teamed up in, you know, as in messaged each other and said that's what we're going to do. It's just what's naturally happened. I need to drop those two spears down, which I probably did do just in time. I should reset them though. You can see my cav's gone out to the right. I don't want to get taken out by the Parthian cav, which is coming in now. So I'm probably going to try and hammer and anvil this before I get taken out by Parthia. Oh, it looks like I'm going for the general. I haven't routed him. I didn't even take that much out of him. I don't know why. Numidia's coming into the party as well. He's only got his light cav in. In come the Parthian Cataphracts Camels. They're all very tired though, which suits me fine. In come the other Cataphracts from the other side. So Julio's taking a real dig here. Yet one of his units is instantly routed. I should drop my spears and put them against the guy who's coming in against my general, the Urbans. Numidia's not getting involved. He should be right up here, probably where his missile cav is just firing at everyone if he's got loads of archers, and just then coming in the back of everyone with his cav, and probably rushing his infantry in as well. My cav's sitting around doing a little bit. I'm just keeping him out of the way a minute where I'll probably reset my spears. I'm going to try and get my... Basically, I want to try and finish this infantry fight before I start getting whacked with all the cav that's around. So that's why I've run off my cav in the other direction. Okay, so my spare bit of cav's now making a move. The Parthians are in on the Armenians on the left as we look at it. All Armenia's got left of his general and one down there. He might have a little bit left around. The Julio's not got a lot left. I've gone in for a little hammer and anvil on his general. Didn't catch him though, he's not got a lot left. Praetorian cav's coming in the back. Parthia's finished off what he was finishing off over there, so it's just this little block of me, the infantry that's facing me, and my infantry. We've routed off the general and a bit of cav, so that's quite good. I can now focus my spears on the rest of these urbans. Armenia's got minimum left there. It's all going to be knackered as well as it's tired. He's going to go and take out what's left of the Julii cav. Numidia's still not made his move yet. He should have made that ages ago. The Cataphract Camels look pretty good to me, so maybe one of his units got routed off. The Julii's starting to rout off now. I either need to take that general out or come around and give him a whack, or take out, what's this? Oh, it's a missile cav now. I thought it was archers now. I probably want to come here and just hammer and anvil this and just get them routing. Or just sit there and take the charge from the Numidian cav. Right, yeah, there we go. Hammer and anvil. Looks like Armenia went after the Julii general and got him. That's one of them gone. Without their general there, they're not going to last too long. They've got a fair bit left, but not enough. Numidia's cleaned up everything on that side. What's that there? That's a bit of Praetorian cav that's come back. There's a little bit of Armenian cav behind, and then the Parthians up on the hill resting up. Still going to be exhausted. I want to get what remains of my cav out of there, because that could come in useful for chasing down routers. Oh, just about pulled it out of the way in time, and now if I can pull it through and drop my spears. Oh, no, I did drop the spears, but they didn't run all the way through. Armenia's coming in for a cheeky little dig, or he thought about it, but he's not actually gone for it in the end. He probably could have whacked the general then, and that would have done us all a favour. The Julii come in with his 4 horses and took out one of my spearmen, just flew him right down. That was quite funny. Okay, so it looks like we're into my 3rd phase of the battle. I'm still in it. All I've got left is spearmen, and there's that tiny bit of cav left. Yeah, what's that, 5? Is that 7? What's this up here? Just a couple of archers, so I'm not going to be able to catch them even if I wanted them. My guys are probably knackered. Oh, my guys are only warmed up, so that's quite useful. A couple of them are winded. I don't want to get shot up by Numidia, because that's not the best way to go, so I'm probably going to think the Cataphracts are going to be my best bet. They're exhausted. Whether I'll catch him or not, I don't know, but it should make it interesting, because he's going to have to run them away, basically. But I think we can see what's going on for a second, so I'll smash that onto double. Yeah, that's the Julii gone. You can see Armenia's only got 3 units left up there in the top right. Numidia's got virtually his whole army, what looks to me like. I've actually come this way so that they're all in front of me again, so I don't get hit in the back. Even though it didn't do me a lot of good last time, because Matey Boy got my slingers, but hey-ho. Yeah, so at this moment I'm probably thinking if the Cataphracts and Numidia get involved, I can run in and cash in. Right. going to forward this on triple actually, just to hurry it along. Yeah, so I think I almost caught one of the cataphracts. Oh, I did catch one of the camels, that's sound, so I should be dropping my spears now and do him over. Looks like he's trying to get into the woods. You can see that Numidia is flaming arrow in him as well. He should mop up him, so I should go after the rest of them that are knackered as well. Which I am doing, so we're going to go into the woods today and see if there's a big surprise. Yeah, he's exhausted. My guys are winded. Very tired, very tired. Yeah. Probably need to be a little bit careful, but Armenia's just sat there at the back. He's probably just going to want to take out routers now with his cab and rest them up for any last battles. Okay, so I've unhidden them all so I can see them all. Going to run my spears up and see what happens, basically. Need to drop those spears. Did I drop them? Yeah, sound. Happy days, one down. Oh. My general just got taken out, but luckily there's quite a lot left in my guys, so they're not going to rout straight away. They're pretty tough, Sacred Band. Not amazing, but you know, they're on the upper end of the scale rather than the lower end. I got his general, so a nice bit of tit for tat. That's routed off him, that's routed off that one, and that's routed off that one. So, although I'm not going to get the routers unless I can get my cav, if that's still around. Oh yeah, here he is, so I should be able to get some of the routers, but that looks like a decent little clump, so that was worth going into the woods for. And to be honest with you, I don't really need to take anyone else out, so I could just do the dishonourable thing and run my guys up to the red line and, you know, rout them off. But we'll see how it goes. So, yeah, Numidia's going to get what I don't get of the Parthians. There's nothing else up there. There's a bit of Julio routing off at the back there, and then we've just got Armenia here. What's he coming after? He's going after my slinger, so that's probably going to knacker him out if they're running off. Yeah, he's tired already. Tired. Very tired. Okay, so I'm just going to whack it on double again because I don't think we're going to get, you know, another big battle as such, or a big fight, because I think I've got a feeling I'm just going to get arrowed to death here. Right, so yeah, the Armenian general's up behind those. You can just see it catching me there. Numidia looks like he's going for it. I think what it was, I ran after something, denying wanted to catch it. He took out what was left of my cav. I'm probably trying to bait him in, but didn't do a very good job at it. All my guys are knackered, so they're not running anywhere. But I'm just going to try and chase anything now. I should have really gone after this desert infantry if I was going to go for anything. Maybe put one or two of them facing them and then one or two of them facing backwards and just left it like that and see if he charged me. Probably would have been the better idea, definitely, rather than chasing his archers down, because I ain't going to catch them, I ain't going to catch that cav. Yeah, so there we go. Yeah, Armenian general caught my slinger, so he's just sat at the very back there. I'm just going to run I'm probably just thinking I'm just going to chase after his general now. Yeah, see all my guys falling like stones. They basically, yeah, they're gone. I mean, they're not even going to engage. Yeah, there you go, all shot right up. Armenia's going to have to do something with his cataphracts because, you know, while everyone, you know, he's best off doing it when everyone's engaged, but he just mistimed it. Oh, he got one kill there, so fair enough. He's going to go in. They've both instantly routed, and then all that's left is the Armenian general up there. right at the back. So what I'm going to do is cut this bit out, and then I'll see you in a sec for the end screen. Okay, and there we go. So just managed to get the last general kill. That's pretty good. And huzzah! I win. Happy days. So yeah, good game to everyone. Enjoyed that one. They're always funny. The 7, even though it went down to a 6 in the end. So there we go. Yeah. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Later.
Call me Blaezer.